Hi, this is day one of the journey. So I want to talk about self-love, a topic that I didn't touch on the last video, which this is what's helped me overcome my porn addiction. So truth be told, well, one way to overcome it, well, you have a community what's just called semen retention. They'll tell you work out, hit the gym, like do all these things, right? You hit the gym, work out, don't masturbate, take cold showers. I took that advice, and it helps, but it's not end all be all. Like, they also talk about being focused. Like I told you, find your why. And I lacked my why. Don't solely focus on like cold showers. Like meditation will help too. But I say be careful in meditation. Be careful how you meditate. Um, but like focus on your why. Find out what is your underlying issue. What is the issue within yourself? What's one of your biggest problems? Say, truth be told, I have no shame in taking off my shirt. Even though, look at me, I'm not the best shape. I see that I'm not in the best shape, as you see, but I'm a work in progress. My chest really hurts. I've been in the gym a lot, though. Yeah. See, my abs are coming in slowly. Definition is horrible in here. But you see how I'm able to take off my shirt? Show you guys that. Hey, yo, look. Look at my physique. Even though my chest really hurts. Put back on my shirt. But, yeah. I have a lot of progress to do. But, you see how I was so confident to take off my shirt in front of others, knowing that I had progress? Well, that's a form of self-love. Like, you're not afraid of, like, you're not ashamed of your own body. You're not ashamed of yourself, the way you speak, your mind. Like, that's what's, like, self-love is, like, showing respect towards yourself. Like, take care of yourself, which there's other things I still have to work on, right? Being more organized, in my room. You know, I'm busy. I have a lot of hobbies, okay? But I've been working on that. But by the end of this, again, as I keep making videos, you will see more self-improvement, more growth. And as you see, I'm not in the best shape right now. In like a lot of aspects, there's a lot of things I gotta learn. But self-love is truly just trying to take care of yourself. Watch what you eat. Like, take care of your diet. Like, love yourself. Like, if you eat trash, you're going to be trash. Like, I'm not saying you can't have a burger here and there or eat certain things, but, like, watch your calorie count. Okay? Watch your calorie count. Watch what you consume. And watch the amount of sugar you consume also. I feel like the lighting in here is not the best because, obviously, I'm not that bad. Like I know y'all saw, the fat on my belly and stuff. But like, I promise you, in the mornings, I feel like I have a six pack. Okay, I feel like I have a whole six pack. Like even as I showed you guys, I saw the abs on my stomach, but obviously you guys see different. It's different lighting. But truly loving yourself will help you overcome your porn addiction. Me loving myself, not wanting to do this, really helped me not do this. It made it easier within the month, which, so, the thoughts don't go away. They're not magically like, disappeared, but they're minimized by a lot, by a whole lot. I do want to say that. Just be mindful of your thoughts. Like, actually care about yourself. Love God. Truly loving God will help you learn how to love yourself. Because you're made in God's image. Like, we're all made in God's image. If I could find me a Bible. I have this Bible right here. And I go to Genesis. God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God, he created them. Male and female, he created them. He made us in his image. You're made in his image. By you having self-hate, you're basically saying, I hate God. I hate what God created. Like, everything basically God created is beautiful, one way or the other. God himself is beautiful. This is his creation. We are his image. I'm not trying to be a Bible thumper or like, oh, I'm a preacher or a pastor. No, I'm just a young man trying to develop himself and be a better man each and every day. As you see, I got a lot of work. Like I said, man, like, I'm gonna take off my shirt to show you guys. I have a lot of work to do. I see, though, I have some kind of definition. I got some definition. Slowly coming in. Gotta lose some body fat. I got some muscle, though, obviously. I've been hitting the gym more. And like I said, I came back from 2 mile run. That's a form of self-love. But self-love is not just physical, too. It's like taking care of your atmosphere, making it more peaceful for you. Which I'm still working on. I'm doing better, but working on. I was like way worse before, okay? I was losing myself for a while. Like read your Bible. If you practice another religion, I mean, I don't really know what to say on that end. I say Jesus Christ is the truth, the way, and the life, and no one comes through the Father except through him. I'm not perfect, obviously. I cuss, I sin. I'm obviously showing that I struggle with sexual immorality, and I struggle since a very young age. Like, I have a story of when I was 14 years old. I don't want to say like when I was 14, 13 or 14. I had a neighbor, right? I was so down bad. This is how bad it was. Okay, I think I was 14 at this time, but we couldn't afford Wi-Fi in my house at this one point. We couldn't afford Wi-Fi. And so we couldn't afford Wi-Fi, and we had no internet. So I had a tablet, and I was trying to I had a phone. Not even a tablet at this point. I had a phone, and one of my neighbors was nice enough to let me, quote unquote, use his internet. I felt really bad for what I used it for. I used it for things that he didn't want me to use it for. He wanted me to use it for educational purposes, or like school or stuff like that. Like, I was 14. What do you think I was doing? Yeah, I was using his internet to look up porn and download videos just so I could go back to my room and masturbate to them, not realizing how kind of messed up it was. It was actually quite sickening. Yeah, I did that. That's one thing I did. And I feel really bad about taking advantage of someone's kindness for my own selfish endeavors. AKA that's quite disgusting. Like I said, I realized that throughout this journey, though, self-love is a big key factor into me breaking free from these chains. I'm more joyful. I feel more peace. Like, when you go to a mirror, for example, another way of self-love is, you go to the mirror, if you could look at yourself and say, I love you, and say, I love you, so and so forth, your name. For me right now, for the video's sake, I'm going to say, I love you, Isaac. I love you, Isaac. I love you, Isaac. I hug myself and I love you so much. Good morning. How you doing? Stuff like that. Just a little conversation here, though, for yourself. Just see, you don't have to sit, go deep and depth into it, but just saying, I love you. Just show some kind of self-compassion. When you mess up, make mistakes, learn from them and try to be better instead of just beat yourself up, oh, I messed up. I need to do this. I need to do that. I should have did it this way, or I should have done it that way. No, chill, relax. You messed up. If you know what to do next time, make sure you just do it next time. Accept it. Keep it moving. Because if you keep beating yourself up, you're going to make way more mistakes. And, yeah, that was me. So, obviously, I'm getting better. I'm progressing with time. I'm progressing. I'm keep getting better. I'm elevating slowly but surely. Getting my life on track. And learning to love myself is one of the biggest things that's kind of helping me through this journey. That and God wanting to be a little closer to God, or try to play my mental, I should be closer to God. I went and left the church group that I was part of, and I'm trying to go back. I asked if I could go back, and my guys were like, "Oh yeah, you can come back. It's fine." So I was like, it was really hard for me to even ask that, and I'm really hoping it works out on that end. But if not, again, like I truly am still dedicated to this journey. It will work out though. It will work out. Everything works out in the end. Like I said, like give up the gooning, guys. Especially if you old as heck, bro. Like if you like way older than me, like no excuse. Like, dude, stop. Like stop. Literally find your why. Please find your why, okay? Because obviously, if you're like, I'm 21, so I have a whole life ahead of me. I want to say, like, if you're like 25 and going up, right? Like, once you're at 25 peak, bruh, like, you really gotta get, if you don't got your stuff together by the time you're like 25, or at least have most of it together, like, I don't know what to tell you, okay? Like, if you haven't graduated college, like, trying to get a job or something, or, like, find a rhythm and a flow with how you doing things, or you still live with your parents, like, hey, stuff happens. People have different, situations. Life is hard. Like, this economy is horrible. I mean, I'm not trying to judge nobody, okay? People have their reasons, circumstances, disabilities, certain things that hinder people or hold people back. But truth be told, I truly believe anybody can achieve anything if you put your mind to it. If you put your mind to it and just do it. Now, I understand the idea of, like, I was in a school with special ed kids, and I get that on their end, like, okay, maybe that's different. But they have actual reasons why there's something wrong with them. If you don't have a reason for something being wrong with you, you should be extremely grateful. You are extremely blessed. Because the fact that there's people in this world who struggle to talk, that can't see, that can't hear, that can't talk. Like you say, I hate my voice. I hate this. I hate that. I hate the way I look. But can you walk on your both 2 feet? Yes. If you can walk on your legs, your 2 feet. If you have both your hands with all your fingers, okay? If you can do this with your hands, bro, like, you can move your arms. You have stability. If you can move your body, if your body works perfectly fine, like, you should be eternally grateful. Because there's, like, people who can't see, who can't hear, who are, blind. This eye right here, this is my weak eye. I can barely see. Like, I can see, but I'm still, like, at a disadvantage in this eye. That's just an example I'm telling you. Like, but I still can see, and I'm fine. I'm very blessed. I have a roof over my head. I have food. I have shelter. I have a hot shower. Like, dude, if you have all those things, you're extremely blessed. Like, it seems like life sucks, and, like, there's things that are, like, hindering us, or, like, things are unfair. God doesn't love us. But if you live in America, God loves you. I'm not going to hold you. If you live in America, in a first world country, if you have all these things, like the basic necessities that you need, okay, that people overseas, like people in other countries, be like, they envy us because we have everything. Because how are we so depressed? Like, we have everything we need. Most of us have everything we need. Like, I get, like, financial struggles. That's the harsh reality of this life in general, but being here, and I understand. I'm just saying, like, learn self-love. Don't hate yourself. Don't listen to what people say. Like, people say you're a loser, you're ugly. Oh, like, you talked to a girl and she rejected you. Or you talked to a bunch of girls, they rejected you. Like, you talked to 10 girls, 20 girls, 30 girls. Like, hey, I've been rejected, okay? Like, I have a more failing rate than high rate. I'm just gonna be real for y'all. Hey, I mean, and that's okay, man. Like, I'm working on myself to be a better man. Truth be told, you just gotta put yourself out there. Strive to be a better person. People, like, just because you get rejected in life does not mean that rejection is a bad thing. Rejection can actually be a good thing. Like, there's many times people got rejected or something happened, and there's an opportunity that opens up. And this is why you need to learn how to love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, you will not actually understand this. You will not know. You cannot not be like, oh, I failed. I'm never going to have this. I'll never have this or that. Like, stop focusing on the money. Stop. For men, and you can make fun of me all you want. I don't care. I don't have a girlfriend. Okay, and I talked to this girl not too long ago. Got rejected. Okay. And I still got all my necessities. And honestly, I realize real knowledge comes from what's in here, not from like actual wealth itself. Like, wealth is important. Don't get me wrong. Trying to get the money is important, but money is not. So you say everything needs money, quote unquote. That's kind of true, but like, money is not everything. Money will help a lot. I'm not gonna lie. It will give you a certain freedom. But with that certain freedom, you may feel like, oh, I'm free. I have all these things. But true freedom comes from within here. What's within the mind. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is freedom. Learn, like, our mind is so big. I can't really explain how big it is. I didn't realize how big my mind was. So I started to, like, actually dig deep into it. Like, we have legit worlds and universes within our minds. Our minds is so, I can't really explain. You have to see for yourself, but if you understand what's in your mind, if you dig deep into it, you realize how big your mind is and how big it can expand. That being said, there's a freedom that comes with this knowledge, this wisdom. Reading the word, understanding Jesus Christ is like freedom. Jesus is freedom. Like, having Jesus, knowing that even through hard times, God's with you, that's freedom. Like, if you're not in prison, if you're not locked up, right? We're free. We're ideally free. There's freedom without being like prison or anything bad's going on. Love yourself. Truly love yourself. Once you love yourself, you start to see your self-worth. Once you see your self-worth, you realize you could just elevate from here. Like, again, especially, I know it's hard for you guys to feel like rejected. You know, there's a lot of men out here that won't be talking to females because, you want to keep you want to keep gooning. I'm sorry for cussing, but you want to keep gooning. Listen, I get it. And for people who are older, like 30 and like 40 or even up to 25 and up, dude, stop, please. Stop. And that's what scares me, is to be still addicted to porn at that age. Like, there's so much I could do in life. There's so many books I could read. There's so many like animes I could watch and learn from. Like, do write little summaries or make a mental summary of each show I watch. Just like, it expands your mind. Working out, I could have worked out. I could have learned a new skill. I could have probably worked on a trade. I could have, like I said, I could have invested in a new hobby. I could work on my skills of playing hoop, you know what I'm saying? Just being a shooter. Trying to work on being a better basketball player. Or you could be a better basketball player if you're in high school, or you younger. If you younger watching this video, stop while you're ahead, please. Stop watching porn while you're ahead. And don't let what people tell you in school, like, affect the way you think. Like, people just... So, when people say certain things, or like when people like to like be negative, they're usually like speaking from what's inside their hearts inside. Honestly, they're just projecting what they feel on the inside, and it takes a while to truly understand that. This is why when I see people that like to like talk shit to me or like knock me down, try to knock me down or so and so forth, I don't ever worry about it, because I know the feeling of like feeling that way inside. I did do stuff like that in my past. At least talk trash to people. I still talk trash, but like not in a way I did. Like, more like, if I know you feel some kind of way, I'm not gonna talk trash to you, okay? I'm leaving you alone, or I'm gonna leave that alone, because I don't mean no harm. It's playful, just trash talking. But other people, like, they're just mean. They're just trying to be. They have their own insecurities, and having insecurities is rough. It's rough to have insecurities because you destroy yourself on the inside. But instead of destroying yourself, work on building yourself up instead of trying to break yourself down. Just do that. And stop. For all you men and ladies out there who's watching, hey, listen, man, it's not good for you. It is not good for you. As a young man myself, I can tell you it made things so much harder. Talking to people was so hard, dude. I had no personality for so long because jerking off was my hobby, like I told you. Obviously, it hasn't been a hobby in so long. Now, I have that issue still. But I cannot say it was my hobby during my teenage years. Till I was about, I don't say 16. It was my hobby. That's all I did. And I should be ashamed. Honestly. Dude, that was mainly my hobby. After that, it was like something I did as a pastime to get the urge off, so on and so forth. But from 16 to 17, I went a whole year without masturbating. And then when I turned 17, I want to say, somewhere down the line when I turned 17, like I fell back into the sin and masturbated. Why? Well, I don't want to talk too deep. The reason why, it was an altercation I got with my ex at the time, and I told her, like, what is altercation? We were arguing, and somewhere down the line, I forgot what was said, done. But I said if she does this, son, like this, son, I'm just gonna go watch porn or something, which Alright, listen. I'm ashamed of that. I was ashamed. But I'm being honest. I forgot even what the argument was even about or how we got to that point, but yeah. I did that, and then I got back into psychopornography. Listen, please, guys, don't get stuck in this cycle. Or if you're stuck in this cycle, please, one, forgive yourself. Find the reason why you do this. It's more a psychological issue than a physical. Like, the physical part of it is, like, so minor. I can't really explain how minor it is. I wish I had a pen nearby. Oh. I'll use this. So I have a marker. I can't find a pen, but I have a marker. So, alright, you see a circle right here, right? See, to be honest, your biggest issue is not even pornography. You see this little dot right here within this whole big circle? So this circle is your problem. This whole circle is your problem. Pornography is a minor problem. It's a problem that is not as big as you may seem or make out to be. But yet, this one thing will hinder you. But the reason why you do these things, well, is because you have some kind of trauma. It's a form of coping. It's a form of coping mechanisms. Very few people do it just because they want to do it and feels good. And most of the people do it because they want to feel good. Well, I don't even say that. I don't think anybody does it to truly feel good. Well, I did it as a kid to, like, find my, like, I thought that was my reason why I did it. Like, I was interested in what girls looked like. I had more psychological issues somewhere down the line. With the way I grew up, how things went in my life, so on and so forth. I didn't have my dad around, and that really took a toll on me. Especially since I grew up with a dad when I was younger, but that was taken away from me. That's just an example that I'm telling you. I had those issues growing up. And, yeah. I would say that's an issue. I got picked on in school. People made fun of me. I was always short. Before, again, I know I got weight now, but like I want to say when I was like 16, from 16 to maybe somewhere around 17, I was still like mad skinny. Like I was really skinny. I looked at an old photo of myself. I was so surprised of how skinny I really was back then. I couldn't bench press a barbell. Like I was that weak and skinny. Of course now that's different now. My max is 205 right now, which still have to do a lot of work. Sorry for making this video too long, but I really hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys get some kind of message from this. I'll post again tomorrow an update. Pretty soon I'm gonna start posting up like workout videos, like me just doing push-ups, right? Or like sit-ups or some kind of workout video. Something like show some kind of progression, some kind of growth along the way. So, you know, others will start to want to build themselves up. As I get more in tune with God and my spirituality, I will also start, you know, teaching more about the Word. I could teach here and there. I could teach some things I know about the Word. But, I'm still trying to get stronger in my faith. So I don't want to mislead anybody. But I want to let you guys know that, hey, like, I truly don't believe you're too far gone if you put in the effort. If you really put in the effort to stop and you want to quit, you can quit. You can stop. You can improve. Don't let nothing hold you back and be better. Truly be better. Like I said, I'm consistently improving. I have a lot to work on. A lot. Like, again, I'm pulling a circle. Alright, vision this whole. Alright, so this is a circle of me, right? The circle is me. The green is what I have to work on, and there's so much I have to work on. I hope you guys kind of got the idea of visualization of where I'm trying to come from with this. But, yeah, I'm quite a work in progress. I'm growing each and every day, though. And I'm trying to get at least 1% better. 1% better. At least a tiny bit better. Each and every single day. So, this is an update. And remember, one key to quitting, like, porn and overcoming your addiction, at least this is what's helping with me, is self-love. Learn self-love. That is key. Learn why do you watch it. Well, learn self-love. Why do you watch it? What was the motive? Are you, like, understand, like, you have to do some soul searching if you want to quit pornography. Like, you will quit, but then there's going to be other things that's going to come. As I quit for I quit for 2 months at one point, and I was bragging about I wasn't watching porn. I was a man. I thought I had a deep voice. Like, my voice did start to get deep, and I did not like that at all. And I had so much pride, and I thought I was this hardcore dude. Like, nah, dude, nah. Sit down. Yeah, but like. And I was having the mentality I was better than everybody else. But no, I'm not better. I don't want to be better than anybody else. I just want to be better than who I was yesterday. That's all that matters. The only person you should be in competition with is yourself. And that should be your main goal, is to be better. I'm sorry I made this video so long. I want to end this off with a prayer. Dear God, please, God, if you're listening, I hope whoever watches this video, like, will take from me, take from mistakes I made, take from what I gave them, and just like know that one, they're not alone with their struggle in pornography, like struggling with porn, struggling with sexual sin, sexual immorality, struggling with just sinning in general, and just being like, just know that they're not the only person with flaws. Hope that they know they could do better, they could improve, they could grow. I pray that people take this video and find some kind of inspiration and want to grow from this. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Praise God. Praise the Most High God. And you guys have a good day, good night, wherever you are. Bye. I'll see you next time, and I'll post tomorrow. Bye.